toast to motherhood and to new beginnings. Can I tell you something silly? Sometimes I feel like I'm cursed. I think that everything's happening the way that it's supposed to.
Hi, Toby. Hi, Rupert. How are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I'm fine, thanks. Congrats on the new season, and congratulations on the pickup for the fourth and sadly the final season.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
Thank you. Yeah, cheers.
So thanks very much for speaking to me. So first, is it okay if Toby asks you about Rupert and Rupert asks you about Toby, just to kind of switch around a little bit?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, let me tell you about Rupert.
Okay, brilliant. So don't take this the wrong way, Toby, please. So Rupert, would you agree that Toby's character in this one has turned into a little bit of a pussy now that he's got Jericho back in his arms in this season?
Couldn't have put
yes.
it better myself.
We both agree on that.
No, but I think, yeah.
Sorry, I just feel that he's kind of he's more over the moon than his wife is. That she's back now, and the person that, like, she's the one wearing the pants now rather than Toby, no?
100%.
Yeah, I think there's some definite truth to that. But I think that, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a relationship that I've always loved. Julian and Sean. I love their kind of conversations. They have this amazing kind of way of speaking with each other. And I think it kind of is a real help to both of them in this like awful situation. You need someone like that you can kind of connect with and share these little kind of secret moments with. And yeah, this time we don't really have that, which is, we've both been talking about how it's kind of, we miss that. We miss those days. But yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, more Sean goes down this kind of rabbit hole of kind of divinity and like, is there some sort of religious explanation to all of this? The further Julian kind of goes, really, because he just can't really compute that. It's just, he just has to kind of refuse all of that. So it's yeah, it's an interesting new dynamic they have, and it's yeah. That's about it, really.
Okay, and Toby, I want to use the same word. Would you say that Rupert's character is a bit of a pussy in the sense that he's trying to give up one vice, and he's taken up one, maybe two, maybe even three more vices to kind of not have to confront everything that's going on in the next season?
Yeah, 100%. And but poor Rupert, man, I tell you, when he was doing those exercise bikes and the squats, I felt for him, man. That was hardcore. You know, we're just gonna do one more take, Rupert. I was like, oh man, that is. And all I'm doing is walking through a door and like opening the door. What's going on here? It's like, my God, someone needs to have a pulmonary function test on Rupert. Poor guy. Yeah, but yeah, no, he absolutely does that very natural thing of picking up a few more vices, including Leanne. You know, he picks up that as a new vice, I think, more openly, because before it was all hidden away. So you know, they're back at it, and he's already got a girl. I mean, he's greedy, basically. Let's just be honest. He's a greedy human being. Greed.
I mean, obviously, it's obviously you have fun behind the scenes now, but I mean, there's so much comedy. I mean, it's such a dark subject that you deal with, or various subjects that are really dark. And I felt really bad laughing at some of the things because of the lines you come up with, especially kind of Julian's. He comes up with some classic lines in there. There must be so many bloopers, because to pull it off so deadpan can't be that easy, you know?
Oh yeah, I think you need that in a show like this. It's got such a kind of tragic kind of core, and it's such a heavy place to be as well, because you know that something awful happened in this house, and even kind of being on the set, you kind of can feel that. So it's really important that we have those moments of kind of humor. It's a really human thing as well, I think, to try and find the light in some of these kind of terrible situations. And yeah, Toby is kind of the main. He deliberately tries to make me laugh in the worst way.
I mean, he, like, hats off to him again, because he has so many hard lines. There's this scene where him and Uncle George, you know, I can't remember, it's season 2, where they're having this whole scene and they're talking, and Uncle George says something about Deuteronomy, and he gives him this whole quote, and he says, "Welcome to the jungle, Guns N' Roses." And I was like, man, when I read it in the script, I thought, boy, I can't believe he has to read that line. But he read it so well. And then on the day, because I love making both of them cry with laughter, I for some reason said, "Welcome to my bunghole." And I don't know why. It had them both crying with laughter. And all I had to do was like, "Welcome to my," the Guns N' Roses version. And they both like, "Don't you dare, don't you dare." Yeah, so great fun to be had all around. Who'd have thought bunghole was such a great trigger word?
Such a good word. Such a good word.
Brilliant. Sadly, we're out of time. I'm never going to listen to Guns N' Roses the same way again, ever. But thank you so much. I hope to speak to you again next time about the next season. And have a great Christmas, guys.
This is my family, and I will not let you take me away from them. God didn't bring back Jericho.
And who did?